Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Marianne, otherwise known as 𝑤𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆 on Instagram, and I'm making my ice cream rice cake Sammies. So these are going to be individual ice cream sandwiches, just a few ingredients to put these together, and they're going to come out to 3 WW points per Sammy. They will also have 4.5 grams of protein each sandwich. So let me show you what I have here. The first thing I have is from Trader Joe's. It's the organic brown rice cake thins. You can have 2 of these rice cakes for 1 point. They're very thin, as you can see. They're going to be the ice cream, the sandwich part. The filling is not going to be ice cream. It is going to be fat-free Cool Whip. I have the generic brand. It'll be a nice creamy filling that'll go inside, and we will freeze this. On the top, I'm going to be drizzling some chocolate cookies and cream chocolate peanut butter powder. So 2 tablespoons of that will be drizzled on. And of course, I need sprinkles because I want them to look pretty. And I think these are really pretty sprinkles. Look at all those colors in there. So what you're going to need, you're going to need some thin rice cakes. I have 8 of them because I'm going to be making 8 sandwiches at once. And then we're going to need a 1/4 cup of whipped topping. So a 1/4 cup of this whipped topping will be 1 point. So I'm going to put a 1/4 cup on each one. And it's generous. If you want less, go ahead, but you know what? It's still going to be 1 point. So this is the base, and I'm going to go ahead and get each one topped with the fat-free topping. One more. Okay, each one has a dollop of Cool Whip, fat-free, on the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread it out somewhat to the edges. I'll do that for each one as well. One more. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can actually mix in a flavoring in your Cool Whip. If you want to add in some sugar-free pudding, a little bit of that. If you want to add in some cocoa powder and make it chocolate, or regular peanut butter powder to make a peanut butter layer in between, it's your call. I'm just going to go with plain fat-free Cool Whip, and we're going to start with that because I'm going to zhuzh them up with some chocolate on top and the sprinkles. Okay, now we're ready to top them with another rice cake thin. So in total, you're going to use 16 of these thin rice cakes because I'm making 8 sandwiches. You can make them individually if you want, but why would you do that? You would just go ahead and make, I think, as many as you want. You know what? I can't open that. Hold on a sec. Let me just snip this. There we go. I can grab that. 2 more. Now you can have up to 2 tablespoons of this peanut butter powder. I love this. I am a big PB Fit girl, but I love the flavors of this flavored PB company. This is in my Amazon storefront. So good. I like the cookies and cream, but there's a lot of flavors you can choose. So 2 tablespoons of this will be a point. So right now we have a point for the rice cakes, the 2 rice cakes, a point for the 1/4 cup of fat-free whipped topping, and then even though I'm not going to use 2 tablespoons for each, that would be 16, I'm going to measure out maybe 12 tablespoons and see how that goes, because I'm going to add more water. Here, the directions are, so for 2 tablespoons, you're going to mix in 2 to 3 teaspoons of water. I'm going to mix in more because I want it more drizzly than like a thick peanut butter. So I'm going to go ahead, let me move this over, and measure out 12. 2, 4, ooh, I hope I have enough, 6, 8, oh, it's gonna be time for me to order more. 10, I'm gonna go for 12. I bet you I could get away with 10. I'm gonna go for 12. Okay, and then let me go and get some water. So you need 2 to 3 teaspoons of water per 2 tablespoons of the peanut butter powder. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be using 3 teaspoons, and 3 times 8 is 24. So 24 teaspoons will be 8 tablespoons of water will go into this. Let's see how that looks when I mix it up, if I need more. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, let's see when I mix this up if it is thick or if it's the drizzly kind of texture. Oh, it's great. It's not really, really thick. So this will work out fine. So just make sure these chunks are all mixed in. Oh, this is gonna be plenty. I probably could get away with maybe less. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little taste because why not? This cookie and cream version has little white sprinkles in it, by the way. I drizzled this on sliced apples. I make frozen bananas with it, and now I'm making my ice cream rice cake Sammies. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to get a fork and drizzle the chocolate on top. No rhyme or reason. Just get it on there. And I could go back and fill in to make sure I've got enough chocolate on each one. I guess you could dip these into the chocolate if you put that in a low bowl, but I'm doing it this way. You can do it however you want. Make these yours. Like I said, you can flavor the filling. You can use just peanut butter topping instead of this chocolate. You definitely could get away with less tablespoons of chocolate. That means I'll have extra. I'm just going to get some bananas and make frozen bananas with the extra that I have. Okay. Making sure we have these covered pretty good. This one could use more. So I put these on a cookie sheet that I know will fit into my freezer, because you're gonna want to pop these in the freezer before enjoying them. I think these look good. You can even take the sandwich and dip just half of it in the chocolate if you want. You can get fancy. I'm not a fancy girl. I'm just going for it. Okay, how does that look, you guys? Think that's covered good? I do. Okay, now, that tastes so good. Ice cream sprinkles from Mariano's, which is my Kroger. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put some sprinkles on these. Maybe I will do it this way. Hopefully I won't get a glob on there. Ooh, they're so pretty. So I am using the wider end just because there's some stars and bigger sprinkles that didn't go through the little holes. Look at these, you guys. They are ready for the freezer. 3 WW points each, 4.5 grams of protein, a nice little sweet treat. Ice cream Sammies. I'm gonna put something on my counter since this is so cold. Whew. All right, let's see if I can get one of these out of here. There we go. Yum. Cold. It's so good. You guys, 3 WW points. So good. Make these. You won't be sorry. Pretty darn yummy. These are my ice cream rice cake Sammies. Let me know if you make them. Tag me on Instagram. Like and follow me on YouTube. Take care, guys. Ciao.